call it a trick, but the thunderstorm that lit up the skies in downtown Chicago last night, that was as the heavier lake-enhanced bands came ashore. So the thunder really an expression of the intensity of some of those storms. Halloween snowflakes followed, but that was only the 8th time since 1884 that Chicago has had snow on Halloween. Muskegon, which is in Michigan, Lower Peninsula there, they got clocked. 11 inches of snow. A lot of spinouts, a lot of accidents. State police were busy on the highways across West Michigan. And then in Wisconsin, you have 3 inches at Milwaukee's General Airport, then nearly 4 inches in the western suburbs. That was a good first dose of snow, solid. Was able to cover a lot of the roadways as well. Now, the axis of the snow really shifted into the interior northeast, and you just don't have enough moisture to work with, which is so characteristic of a storm like this. Lake effect snow warnings are in northwest Pennsylvania and northeast Ohio. About 4.5 inches in Meadville, PA, already still coming down there. You look at Jefferson, a top total of, no, they're 5.5, but South Madison has jumped to 6.2. So you're looking at some of these come in real time with us. We've had 7.5 inches reported just south of Madison, Ohio. The DOT basically telling us that 220 crews are out across the region here patrolling all the slick spots. But at times, this snow has come down at a clip, and it's exactly what you have to watch out for when you get a clipper racing across the Great Lakes. The bigger impact for the majority is going to be the cold temperatures. It puts the burr in November, that's for sure. More than a dozen record lows are set all the way from Minnesota to Texas, so it's a big span here. A dozen record lows could fall. You could go from Minnesota, Texas, all the way to Tennessee looking at these. Kansas City right in the middle down to Corpus Christi. These are some that either tie or they break the record. Some of the records have stood a very long time. So it's an interesting setup where you're going to go down in the books for historically bringing in cold, but it's been a long time as well since we've seen this happen. 86.5 million Americans right now with freeze alerts. So either it's happened for you this morning or you're heading into it tonight, and clear skies spell trouble. Dallas and Nashville, when you have clear skies like this, that allows the temperatures to fall even further because any daytime heat that you get can quickly escape. There's no cloud lid to hold it close to the surface, so all of a sudden the temperatures go down. Now, you hear the sound? That's millions of Americans and their teeth chattering. We basically have the coldest air so far this season, and it's quite impressive how far south it goes. Stephen, only a few states have not had their first freeze, and those are in the southeast.
They are, and by tomorrow morning, they will have had their first freeze. We've got the freeze alerts that are in effect now for tonight. Now,
even Florida, maybe.
Even Florida, yeah. We got a couple of counties in the Panhandle that are under that threat, and it's closer to the I-10 corridor, but it's expansive, right? We have the sun, which is doing its work today, and then tomorrow, as the skies will clear, it's going to be this far south. Always curious how far south it goes.
I'm Amy Freeze. Welcome to Fox Weather's YouTube page. We have more great videos on the way, so make sure to subscribe to stay updated on all things weather.